So in this sequence, we are going to release the upper back with the foam roller. So you will need a foam roller here, okay? That's pretty much the only piece of equipment that you will need. So we are going to start by placing the foam roller away from us. We're going to sit away from the foam roller, and then we're going to take it and we're going to bring it over to our sacrum. So sort of just above the glutes, where the opposite side of the hip bone, the back of the hip bone, where it's nice and flat and we can feel the hip bone here. We're going to gently roll ourselves, let ourselves fall onto it. Yeah. So we're going to let ourselves fall onto the foam roller here. Very nice. And try and engage a little bit through the pelvic floor here. So we're trying and engage slightly the abdominals. So applying reciprocal inhibition, contracting the opposite muscle has to relax. So the more we contract a little bit, the abs, not too strong, but a slight engagement, the more the lower back will be releasing. So here we're massaging sort of top of the glutes. We can take a nice little twist a bit to the side. And then either have the hands placed on the floor, you can open them in T-shaped or cactus shape. We can take the right leg over the left. Wonderful. And we are going to take a nicer twist to the left side. Ooh, nicer release. Take it back and now twist it to the right side. Beautiful. Ooh, opens the front of the left hip as well. One more on each side. Good. Really include that breathing patterns, that really breathing to release into the body. From here, we bring the left ankle over the right knee and we do the same. We twist to the right. Good. You can take an inhale and exhale on the twist. Good. Last one. Nice and slow. Very nice. And then we can twist the legs completely as well, opening through the front of the hip each side. Wonderful. Because this is quite important as well, opening through a bit of the hip flexor to release the lower back. One more on each side. And the left. Ooh, very nice. Now taking a nice little glute bridge, lifting the glutes and the back off the foam roller. We're going to climb it a little bit higher here. And what we're going to do is push down slightly, but not add too much weight. So we keep supporting with curling that tailbone slightly, engaging the core. And again, we take a nice twist aside here. We're trying to dig a little bit more into the lower part of your lats and getting into the erector spine as well. So the muscle that wraps the spine. And we can kind of keep on climbing whatever you feel you need to spend a bit more time on. Make sure you breathe through. And we can gently climb it a little bit higher again. Ooh. And here you can see when I climb a little bit higher, release a little bit more into it. I apply a little bit more pressure, but just be very gentle. If you feel like the foam roller is hitting your spine, just keep taking a bit of the weight off. You don't really want to be rolling on the vertebrae. You want to try and feel the release of the muscles that's wrapping the spine and supporting your back. It's quite tight. And on the last one, bring it sort of mid-back. Ooh, nice little last release before we move on to the upper back. And from here, roll yourself back up, and naturally the foam roller will kind of come a little bit more into opposite the sternum, so lower part of the rib cage here. We are going to lift ourselves into a glute bridge, so we're going to spoon. Yes, we're going to try and create the shape of a spoon with our back, taking the hands behind the head. We're going to try and isolate into the thoracic spine here. So what I like to do, we've got 2 breathing patterns that I can do. We can do the inhale, opening, expanding the ribcage to the side. Keep on tucking the chin in. And exhale, curling back up. So as you can see, I'm not lowering my glutes, nor am I looking back. So quite important here in order to keep that isolation. Even if it's very small at the beginning, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. You can reverse the pattern where you can do inhale at the top, exhale down. We reach a little bit more release when we do this. Inhale at the top. It's different sensations, so explore. And slowly bring that sacrum down, roll the foam roller a little bit higher on the lower part of your, just underneath the shoulder blades here, okay? So you're gonna try and take a nice release here. Again, opening elbows, tuck that tailbone in, yes, a spoon, curl that back at the lower back, yeah? We wanna curl it, not arch. Same with the chin, the neck. We tuck the chin so we don't arch the neck. And we try and open again. So explore through a different breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Reverse the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Keep pulling that belly button towards the spine slightly. Again, we support more. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to take the elbows in. So it's a different release again. And let's do inhale. Exhale. Wow, this is very, very intense for me. I don't know about you guys, but inhale. Exhale. Wow. Reverse the breathing pattern. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Inhale. Make sure the lower back doesn't take the load. And exhale. Very nice. Maybe keeping the elbows tucked in for the moment and just start rolling a little bit over the top. Wow. Release. my upper back is so tight. And down and up. Wonderful. We're going to take it into the neck here. Wow. So rolling it away and lying down. So if you have a foam roller a little bit similar to mine, what might happen is you might want to try and find the flatter ridges, because this can feel a little bit overwhelming as well. Really be mindful, making that space first by slightly tucking the chin before you roll. Again, we don't want to push down too much onto the vertebrae, so don't put too much weight, and gently roll it side to side to release some of the neck muscle, but support your head slightly. Yeah, so don't apply the entire weight on it. This is quite intense. Nice and very, very deep breath here, okay? Very deep. Beautiful. And from here, let's go onto the right side. So when we come onto the right side, what we want to try and do is bring that left hand palm up, pull that right arm as far away as possible, and we really push ourselves into the trap. So we use the body weight to push down into the trap here. And we can place the left hand either on the side of the foam roller, on the ground, or holding the foam roller, as you prefer. We shift a little bit to the front, and then we roll a little bit to the back. So this is kind of like someone that's rolling their elbow over your trap. You want to feel this. You want to push that trap down. You want to make that space between the neck and the ear and the shoulder. You want to create that space. You want to keep pushing So I'm actively pushing myself as I move. I'm not just lying there, I'm pushing into the trap. Last one. We change side. Wow. This is always very, very strong. So down, as you can see, I'm really pushing myself into it. I'm drawing my left hand very far away. Okay. Pulling, making that space. And I'm rolling a little bit forward because for me, the front of my neck is also very tight. And back. Nice long breath. That's it. Nice one. I'm going to come back into a seated pose. Beautiful. And we're going to bring it back into sort of mid-back again. We're going to turn ourselves to the right-hand side, and we're going to try and find our shoulder blade here. So if you hold your shoulder blade, you should be feeling the muscle underneath. We come back just at the junction between the rib cage and the shoulder blade, and we place the femoral here. So I've got my right arm bent into 90-degree angle. I've got my shoulder nice and relaxed here. And then I'm going to bring my knees into my chest. Beautiful. You should feel like it's releasing into the serratus anterior and the top part of your latissimus dorsi. Okay, so here we should feel. So it's not quite coming up into the armpit, but we are kind of rolling over these muscles. Apply as much weight as you want. If you want, you can fully extend the arm. I quite like keeping a little bit off because for me it's quite strong. Left arm comes behind the neck, and we're going to take a nice twist open. Inhale. Exhale. Take this really beautiful twist here. And inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Wow. I love this. And changing side. I mean, when I say love, I love it in a way where it hurts, but it's a good kind of pain. You get used to it. You start learning how to love it too. And on the left side again, finding, sometimes it's not the same, exactly the same place, you know? So placing it here, oh, beautiful. And we bring the knees as close to us as possible. Taking that right hand behind, and we take a nice deep inhale. Twist. So it's a really good release, and at the same time we work into isolating the thoracic spine. We try and gain thoracic spine mobility here. 2 more. Okay, this is beautiful. 1 more. This side. Ooh, mama. Beautiful. Coming back onto the mid-back, upper back. Yeah? So finding that upper back again. We try and release the upper back here. Maybe your head is touching the floor, maybe not. You can tuck the elbows if you want. But we go right leg over the left. And then again, we're going to take a nice full twist to the side. Ooh, and we're going to try and keep going into an extension here. So keep going back and release. Maybe go halfway, turn the elbows in, tuck them. Very nice to stretch. 1 more deep breath here. Coming back, change your leg. Reset if you need. Left leg over the right. Twist to the right. Open your upper back. Nice deep breath, expansive breath, pushing that diaphragm to the side of the body rather than up. Expand the chest to the sides. One more deep breath here. Gently bring it back. Ooh. If having the feet on the knees are too much, again, you can just simply work with the knees here. Yeah, this can be kind of, this can get a little bit intense. So we're going to finish with 2 release here. 2 little stretch to kind of get into a bit, try and see the benefits of it all. So we're going to take the puppy pose with the foam roller. We're going to keep the hips above the knees. We're just going to roll out and try and drop that chest down, but without rising the shoulders towards the ear. Remember, we just release those straps. So let's try and just take the chest down as low as we can. Still pushing slightly into the foam roller. It's an active stretch, so we should feel the shoulder blades scooping into the rib cage and the shoulder blades pulling down and away from the ears. Okay, good. And take a nice deep breath. You can also get your palms to face each other and really draw your shoulder blades down. Keep the arms straight. One more deep breath here. Slowly bring it back. On all fours, taking your foam roller vertically. We are going to place the right hand in front of the foam roller and taking the left arm, threading through like I thread the needle. Wonderful, stretch. But we're going to keep rolling away. We're going to draw that left shoulder to the ground, but we're going to keep rolling the arm away. So this really pulls the shoulder blade away. Really nice. Extending that right arm maybe a little bit more. Taking that twist a little bit further. One more deep breath here. Gently placing that right hand back up, rolling yourself away. Left hand comes to the front of the foam roller and right arm thread underneath and away. Maybe we extend that left arm a little bit more, taking that nice little twist. Keep pulling that right arm away from us and drawing that right shoulder down, taking a bit of a deeper twist even further. Finishing off nice and strong, feeling the benefits of that release into our twist. Gently taking it back, left hand first and right arm. Wonderful. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next video.